All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, the balls are set to be thrown up in the air tomorrow night to culminate the beginning of the NBA season. 30 teams have their eye on the prize, but only one team about 9 months from now, or pardon me, 8.5 months from now, is going to be able to claim that they were the best team in the NBA for the 2022-2023 NBA season. Now, for the Western Conference, the way I see it broken down, I think Golden State finishes with the best record in the West. I believe that the Clippers will be healthy enough to finish number two. I got Memphis finishing third. I got to go with the Mavericks finishing fourth. I'm going to put the Suns in that five spot. I know that they finished with the best record in the league last year, but I think Phoenix is going to take a step back this year. Number six, I'm rolling with Denver. I think they'll be somewhat healthy to put some protection around Nikola Jokic, if you will. And then when it comes to the playing tournament, I'm going to go with Minnesota, the Lakers, New Orleans, and Portland. But when it's all said and done, um, I'm going to pick Minnesota and the Lakers to get out of the play-in tournament. To me, there's a lot of ways that I feel that things could go. Obviously, things could change between now and then with trades and injuries and so forth. But I think when it's all said and done, I really think the Golden State and the Clippers are the best two teams in the West. But I'm not sure if the Clippers are going to have enough to overtake the Warriors. When it goes to the East, I think Milwaukee is the team to beat as far as like finishing with the best record. I think Philly's going to be right there at second. Miami is third. Boston's going to take a step back. I think they're fourth right now. Obviously, a lot of stuff, factors in with Emi Adoka not being there. Atlanta should be improved, and I'm going to have them at fifth. Chicago, even though they're not healthy right now, I'm going to put them in that sixth slot. And then when it comes to the play-in tournament, I'm going to roll with Toronto, Brooklyn, Cleveland, and Charlotte. And I know some people are going to be pessimistic or skeptical rather as far as me putting Brooklyn in the play-in tournament. But at the end of the day, I just think there's too much friction within that team for them to function and and cohesively be one of the top teams in the East. So for me, for the play-in tournament, I'm going Toronto, Brooklyn, Cleveland, and Charlotte. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to take Cleveland and Brooklyn to get out of the play-in tournament. I still think that Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, and Boston are the four best teams in the East. Maybe not particularly in that order. And I think that Philly and Milwaukee are a step above the other two. But to me, I think it's going to come down to a lot of things. PJ Tucker being with Philly definitely helps their case. But are the Bucks going to be healthy this year? Because remember, you can make a strong case if Chris Middleton does not get hurt last year. Milwaukee more than likely gets back to the finals and probably repeats. So let's see what the Bucks look like. But when it's all said and done, I think it's a Philly Milwaukee conference final. I'm going to give the edge to Milwaukee, which would then have the last two NBA champions facing off in the NBA finals. And will it be Golden State repeating, or will it be Milwaukee making it two out of three? And when it's all said and done, for my dollar, I'm going to go with the Bucks and Giannis to get their second NBA championship in the last 3 years. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I am signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.